Hello everybody, my name is Jasdeep Singh. I'm a grad student here at SDSU. Here we are working with one of the longest cropping system experiment in South Dakota. The plots actually you see here over here are established in 1991, so it's almost 3 decades that we are working to diversify the corn soybean rotation into our current with the growing the small grains and cover crops. So the plots are established in 1991, and from the last 7 or 8 years, since 2013, we start incorporating the cover crops. So basically we have a kind of a 3 tillage system. We have a strip tillage, we have a no-till and the convention till. So we chisel plow in the fall, and in the next spring we field cultivate before going to the next crop. So we did a bunch of studies from this experiment, and what we have observed is that we're going with the no-till and the diversified rotations. We were able to see the advantages of soil health benefits after 20-25 years. So the rotations that we are basically want to diversify is from moving from the corn and beans, and then incorporating oats as our in a 3-year rotation, and then we are moving from putting the 2 small grains like oats and winter wheat, and then utilizing the advantage of oats and winter wheat as they come out in the July, and then we put the cover crops there. And so we are just doing what is the diversifying the system so that we can get maximum benefits from the study. So today what I specifically want to talk about is in terms of the soil physical quality benefits that we observed from our study. What we have observed is that as we go in the no-till system, diversification is really important, especially with the small grains, and the cover crops are the 2 things that we are doing here. And what we have observed is that we observe the continuous macropore flow in the macroporosity there, and good water retention benefits. We observe the greater soil carbon, greater aggregate stability that allows us to move the help us in the getting the more water conducting pores in the soil, and this will help us to whenever there's a bunch of rain, and then the water could go all deep down the profile, and then the crops could utilize it. So in terms of we did some of the kind of scanning work to see the visualization of the soil pores from the study, and thus we observed that as we go with the cover crops and the diversified rotations, we were able to see the benefits of the soil physical quality in terms of good water infiltration, good macropore structure, and good soil health benefits as well. Thank you.